I don't know why I get this feeling I'm gonna have to reset YouTube. I don't know what's caused this, by the way. Normally if like something weird happens at the start of a stream, I'm like, oh okay, I know what's caused this, but this one's just like random. Yeah, at least Twitch seems to be okay, so that's one thing. But yeah, this one's just not going anywhere. It's sending but not doing anything. Maybe that's it? Hey up, fish, how you doing? Let's go live. Let's see what's going on here. I'm glad you've arrived, Fish. I feel like I'm not putting on a show right now. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's doing that now. Screw it, I'll have to just stick with that. It's wrong, but it'll work. Okay, visibility private. No, we don't want that, we want public. It's already difficult enough getting viewers. Here we go. And then thumbnail. I think that's what we need to do. Oh, I've got these bloody things as well. I'll just put that for now. Man, oh man, they asked for the mix of everything. There we go. That should be it. There we go. Hey. Yeah, they both... Hang on, saying that, YouTube's still showing as sending rather than receiving. No, we're there. We're there, I think. I can see it. It's actually on YouTube. Can you see and hear me, angels? It's actually on YouTube. Can you see and hear me? Well, I could see and hear myself, so I'm guessing it's on, but I don't know. Well, thank you very much, angels. But yeah, man oh man. Yeah, roster reviews seem to bring a lot of people in. I think at one point it was too many people for me. Yeah, it might be working. Emphasis on the might. Okay. So, before that happened, no, we got nothing yet. I could request that gear, but I'm like, I don't want to. In short. We got the Marauder. Hey Luke, I'm doing alright. How you doing? I feel like I haven't seen you in a little bit. I feel like I say that with a lot of people, but maybe it's just I've got a very goldfish memory. What have we got? Radis. Don't know why I'm looking at that, because I can't do a thing about it. You officially have no farms in swgoh. I'm jealous, angels. Okay, what we got going on? Let's do GI. It has been a long time. Oh, hey, I'm not completely dopey then. Hope you're doing alright though, man. Just bracing for starting Conquest on my main. Plus, I've got to catch up on here. I've had arguably a day or two off. Okay, and one more here should finish this. Let's get both of these. There we go. One piece done. Ugh. Honestly though, fish, not fish, angels, I would love not to have a farm. I feel like I've always got something to chase. It's tiring, shall we call it. It's just a point when you're kind of looking at them and going, can we just like not release anything for a bit? You know, like just maybe do game modes, like release game modes that use currently existing characters that don't require massive relic level increases. You know, just do something like that, you know. I'm living in dreamland though. And I think you did tell me about JMK because you got it under 4 mil, was it? Definitely too cheap. Definitely too cheap. That's why I said I was in dreamland. Okay. Let's see. Can't remember what energy we've got left. I think it's just normal and Cantina and mod. So a bit. Was it that one of your alts had JMK, but now you've got your main as it as well? If so, that's brilliant. You hyped for 3s? I feel like that's a phrase that doesn't often come out. I'd probably class myself as a filthy casual. I don't hate 3s, but you know, it's not on my worst things in swgoh list, or top of it anyway. But it's certainly not on my favourites list. Okay. Come on, let me put them down for you. They do like the dreams, or dreamies, I should say. Threes puts you in Gareth too. I was going to say, if we match up, it'll be interesting. Yeah, honestly, I don't really need an IQ check. Just as far as I'm quite happy people knowing that I'm not that competent. Okay, Cantina. Let's go for Cantina. Yeah, I can read that Lego. Can you see the screen all right now? I think it was glitching out on YouTube a little bit ago. It's like we could get one up, but not two. Hey, we're looking good then. Cantina. How many of these I got? 143. I had a little process going before Comeuppance came out where I was trying to farm all of these up to 200. You know, and obviously if I hit 200 I go higher, like 250, 300, etc. But it was kind of a point when I got to 200 there was something I could use them on. But I won't try and restart that now there's not a Cantina farm on. It's just a nice way of having signal data ready for when something comes out. By the way, that was nice. 3 from 2. I mean, if we just take the 2 girls 1 cup thing out of it, I've got to say I don't particularly enjoy the length of 3v3. But I feel like GSC is going to be like that anyway at one point where it's just longer than we'd like. I really do dread the day they add more teams to the walls, because you get the feeling they'll maybe just add 1 or 2 on each wall, or maybe not 2, but they'll add at least 1 on each wall at some point. Just try and stretch everyone out a bit. Jangle. If they don't do that, then they're going to do something, because I think they will acknowledge things are a little bit too compact at the moment with the meta. The fact that GL's now being used to take down Datacron teams, it's like, Okay. At least the energy's used here. So I might come back to Crimson on stream. I don't know for sure, but I might. But in my head, I'm thinking we've got to do a few things on Tannen. So we're going to prioritise that. I'm a little surprised they haven't thought of it that way. Just take Carbon 1 and add another league within it. Or division, or whatever the word would be. You know, just basically add, split it up, but make it so that there's more competitiveness up there. I mean, the reward increase would be marginal, wouldn't it? But to be honest, those who would be up there are either Krakens or really good players who deserve it, so... Friday night, Organa, I need to get my swgoh Conquest done, sadly. It's plus 10? Oh. It always is. I feel like someone's just got a needle and shoved it right there. Very weird. 10 times worse. I could agree with that. I feel like it's the GLs that give me issue, but that's because I struggle with off matters. Nice one. I'm on sector 3 on my main. Why am I looking here? Yeah, it felt a bit like a voodoo doll, like someone's just pushing on my cranium. I think in 3s people care a little bit less, so you sometimes do come up against a bit of that. Yeah, I am begrudgingly doing Grand Quest. Although my name's Quest. Fatboy Marvel, thank you for the follow. Hello there. Okay. I think we've nearly got everything we should be getting. At least as far as priorities go. Okay. Last thing before I go, I'm actually going to just see if we can roll a cron. Is this the Jedi one? It's actually a good Jedi level. I could maybe go for Mace, but that's about the only one I benefit from on here. It'd be a long shot I could get back before his Cron expires, and I'm not farming the other 3 up in time, so... Yeah, we're a little bit shy down there. Okay, more reason to do some Conquest here. Alright. We have got a Resistance Cron here as well, by the way. So, oh, it's alright, thinking of Tannen there. Okay. Macalo there, how you doing? Got the first one down. I haven't got any level 9s yet. Here we go. Fish. Funny actually, I had fish tonight for tea. Smoked haddock. Here we go. I feel like it's going okay. Could be a bit better, but we're going okay. Just, I got to the Sector 3 boss node yesterday on my main, so I was doing a few cheeses on there, just trying to get a few of them out of the way. We can have a little stall in a mo, fish. I feel like every time I see these gungans, I have to just remind myself they are not farmable, don't touch them. They're there more as a reminder than anything. Okay, so any gear we goes for Jedi Knight Cal. I have given Chirrut a few bits of signal data, so we can afford to do that again. Wonder what we're going to get as far as these ultimate things. Our tickets. $51, we're a little short still. I was hoping we might have a little bit more. I did do a bit of Leia's yesterday. I'll put it like this, we've got 2 out of 12. I like that image. That's interesting. It only shows like the ultimate mats for the dark sides, but it also doesn't include Jabba. Interesting how it works. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'll take the 2 I've got. The event isn't difficult at this point, so I'm just pleased I've got her. I was able to use her in the raid today, so all very good. I finally got Slacker ult the other day. I hate doing the ult farms. They're slow. I mean, it's like this one, right? I'm not complaining that much because it's like at least the ultimate tiers are easy. But compare that to Ray or Slacker, oh, they felt like a chore. How many crystals have I got? 1650. I wouldn't mind holding on to that a little bit, so I'm just going to hold it. Oh, you're doing Ray's ult as well? Oh, let's go for juggling. You know, as far as it doesn't matter if you do light side, dark side, you're going to still get tickets. Well, that is one thing. Yeah, you've just reminded me there, Fish. I did put Leia in Arena. I'm curious if she's still doing alright. Not bad. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything crazy, but you know, 12th, still okay. I was more worried in case I dropped to like 30, 40 or something, but 12's good. I haven't got like a level for how good Leia is without the ult. You know, like sometimes you heard before like, oh yeah, you know, this GL sucks without, this one's good without. I've got no idea with Leia. So, it doesn't help as well I've used her in TB a lot already. You know, so it's like, it feels like she's already doing more than I would expect, but I don't know if it's just the fact that I'm kind of getting away with things. What am I actually doing here? Mods, that's it, mods. And it's Leia herself, actually. I'm trying to squeeze every little stat out from these ones. Yeah, this is the trouble with wanting to save crystals just for a little bit, get back on a good footing with them. I can't say I'm happy with this, but I feel like it needs to get a speed a bit higher. I feel like I want her about 550. But the health pool, at least from what I've been told, is worth getting as high as possible. I could maybe take a punt there as well, as far as trying to hit it and then recalibrate if I'm missing. All of these have had 5. I try to have at least over 1,000 on each one. But I don't know, I feel like with Tamin and... you know how there's going to be a ship in the near future. I feel like I'm just trying to be a little cautious. I mean, it's like Crimson's got about 5,000 right now. Again, I've got... with Crimson, I'm not entirely sure what I'm saving for, if it's for Leviathan or the next one. But I figure let's save. Finley, hello there. How you doing? Have I done the criticized event? I have. I did actually forget I was doing stream tonight, so I did just rush them out. But nothing special. I got 2 5K. Sorry, not 2 5Ks. 2 5 mils. So yeah, I've even done the Galactic challenges. Not a lot to say, unfortunately. I mean, that's one thing. I'm actually glad these ones were easy, because the last one, I saw that it was a little bit fiddly. So I was like, okay, go on, I'll watch someone like Bit Dynasty or whatever, and then I'll remod and do it. And I actually put Scribe on now, I think about it. I did put Scribe's video on, I watched what he did. I gave it a quick go because I didn't really have time. I was like, okay. And I was like, okay, I'll come back to it and do it later. And I just completely forgot. And that's on both of my accounts, so I didn't get a single thing done. So, yeah, 2 Omicrons down the drain for me this week. But, well, 2 Omicron mats. But, yeah, that's not good. It's where I can't blame anyone for just thinking, right, get box 8 first, then worry about the other one. But, yeah, I just forgot. The main would have had more if you'd not spent the full 2k to get JMK a few days sooner. That's kind of where I am right now. I use crystals to get Leia unlocked, and have also used a few to get her to Relic 9 a bit quicker. So I'm just in that point of just trying to regroup them a little bit, just not keep giving them away. It deserves a lot more than what it is. By that you mean it's underrated. Yeah, I mean, I have gripes about the game, don't get me wrong. You know, it's like I've kind of joked in the in the thumbnail for YouTube, saying, you know, name some things that are better than Conquest, because I don't think there are that many that are better. Sorry, that are worse. What did I actually put in that thumbnail? Because I'm wondering if I've actually praised Conquest by accident. If so, it's a sign I was in a bloody hurry. Name things Conquest is better than. Yeah, that actually works, doesn't it? Name things Conquest is better than. Essentially, Conquest is that terrible, name things that is better than. Alright, bye the bye. But yeah, that's like one thing I moan about mainly, because I just don't like the game mode. But there are things it does alright. My big gripe in general is I just wish sometimes they'd listen to us a bit more. You know, it's like how I talk about Conquest. I'm like, surely they've heard general reactions to it in general. What general reactions in general? Surely they've heard people talking about it in general, and it's like, well, why haven't they adjusted the actual grind, as you're referring to it, Fish? Why not adjust that a bit? You know, just make it less tedious. But I know there's the money aspect. I don't ignore it, but it doesn't mean it doesn't wind me up. There has to be a happy medium on these things. Yeah, I mean, like I say, I'm just not looking forward to doing it every month. I feel like the 2 weeks end, and then I spend the next 2 weeks counting down until the next one starts. And I really, really wish it had a bit of a gap in between, because 2 weeks just doesn't feel like a lot of time. You know, people talk about burnout, and that's one of the reasons it can happen. You're just constantly stuck in the cycle. There's no break from it. I think I've mentioned it in the past. It would make sense if they did like an off season every now and again, where they just did bug fixes or something. I know again it wouldn't be a moneymaker, but logistically it would be something that would improve things. Yeah, just to be clear, I'm not actually moaning about the Conquest itself. I'm just saying it in the sense of the grind of it. Because for sure, there's been a lot of cheesable feats. I still think the numbers are a bit ridiculously high, but you can still get them pretty easily. You know, it's like this B1 thing. It's obviously very easy to do, but there is also a bit of me that's like, okay, so I've got to sit here watching Slacker take down battle droids for 10 minutes, what, maybe 3 or 4 times? You know, it's 40 minutes of your life, innit? I admire the idea as far as giving you a way of doing a feat that's different and also you can cheese. But still, it's that thing that, can you just not make it so monotonous that you kind of watch it on full auto? I was doing it last night and I was like, oh god, this, you know, it wasn't bad, but it's boring. You know, you're like, once it's all set up, you're just basically doing something else for 10 minutes, which I know you might argue is a good thing, but equally I'm like, I'd rather just full auto, well, not full auto, I'd rather sim something than that. I don't know. I know you can't sim things for get rewards, but you get my point though, it's just, ugh. Just gets me. Alright, let's get the rough bit out of the way here. What level am I at? Are we talking about like level 85? I've been level 85 for a long time. Probably since 2019. If you're talking about Conquest, I'm in sector... Well, I've not started technically sector 4, but I'm there. Alright, Raver mods are going on. Just in case anyone's wondering, I have got the live stream voice chat open, just in case anyone wants to hop in there at any point. Alright, we're all sorted here. You know, I like... Let me just grab it again. I like this cup, right, for having a cup of coffee in, but it's so small for me. And the odd thing is, at this time of night, I don't really want a large cup, but I kind of just like the idea of going... I feel like I was being a stereotypical Brit there. I should have had my pinky out. After becoming non-free to play with the Lightspeed bundle, you finally committed to the £10 pass. How I view it, the Conquest pass for the £10, if I'm assuming that's what we're talking about, that's probably one of the less of evil purchases. I mean, I do it each month. I don't particularly like it, but I do it. It's one of those where you just get a little bit of extra bang for your buck, but I use it more as an insurance policy. In case I ever can't get Red Crate, it just means that I've got the shards I need still. Professor Colin, hello there. How are you doing? Let's get into TB. So I've already seen from a guildmate today that they've tried the Raver mission, and they got screwed over by a GI stun. Sorry, it wasn't GI, it was 5th and 7th brother, 5th brother and 7th sister, I think they said. So, fingers crossed it doesn't happen here. Just double check that we've got the correct mods on. Yeah, we've got Crit Avoid, that's good. There is that as well. I think if you do spend on the game mode, it kind of reinforces the idea that you want to do something with it. You just returned to the game after 3 years. You quit when Jedi Knight Luke and Rey came to the game. You're so lost. I've got to admit, that was a weird time for the game. I know for myself, I actually was thinking of stopping at that time. So I know what that time period was like, shall we say. Yeah, a few things have changed since then. I mean, these guys for kickoff. Yeah, relics have been in the game probably from around then. I do vaguely remember relics being a thing with Knight Luke and, well, especially Rey, because obviously Rey was, well, you know, you need relics to get Rey. Mike's probably right there. That's that's an apt way of describing relics. They are a struggle. Best thing I can do is show you in a moment, just before once I've done this. So let's get this mission done. Oh, yeah, I know Knight Luke came out. I think it was a September. Hey, we didn't get stunned. Whey. Okay. Get that stun on. 6 stacks. Tenacity up, please. Thank you. Let's go for this git. I feel like we've got a good perfect storm of RNG here, so we're lapping it up. Rebel, hello there. How you doing? We'll use it just to make sure that we don't have any sloppy deaths on our side. I don't think we will, but let's just play it safe. 1, 2. Can you guys start dying from dots, please? This is taking a bit of time. I mean, Joey, you've got 22 debuffs on you. Just die. Die. Alright, well, we'll go for the parrot, I guess. And thank you. Rebel, you just got Mara Jade Relic. Nice one. She's fastest non-GL tune. Probably one of the characters that does deserve that kind of accolade. I don't know why mine is on my list. I know I was trying to speed her up the other day and I just got absolutely low rolled on everything. Well, very disappointing. Mac, I've had RNG like that a lot lately. Last TBI I failed and I was absolutely gutted. So painful when you get a stun first turn. I mean, it was said afterwards, if that happens, if 5th row is available, use the 2nd special, but I didn't know that beforehand. It's the thing with this, you live and learn. I'm going to say TB's like that into Ada. How you doing? Alright, we got one in the bank. I mean, you're definitely doing better than me, Mac. At least for shards. I'm doing fine, Ada. How are you doing? Can I actually find out here? I'm on 137 right now, so I'm still a mile off. Okay. Let's get the normal mods back on. Here we go. One of your opponents who dropped 4 battles on Cup had missing mod on theirs. Was that JMK? Oh no, on... Sorry, oh, Mara Jade. Okay, sorry, I was scrolling up chat there. Okay, how many mods have we got to move here? 26. Okay. Who's battling me? I've been knocked back to 15th on my Crimson account in Fleet Arena. This might give you an idea of how busy this guy gets. Hang on, let me size it correctly. Darth Cross, Darth Cross, Darth Cross. He seems to be climbing all the picking time. I'm still 3rd there, but I'm 11th here. I've just realised, I've actually done this. Alright, cool. Yeah, and to answer that question, because I can close these windows down now. Here we go. Let me go on my bracket. So, Revan's my fastest, 345. Can I make this bigger for you all? There we go. So 345 Revan. Tied on 345 is Cara Dune. Moff Gideon's at 352 at gear 12. I'm happy with that. Maul's 346. Mara Jade's 348. Piet's 332. Hoda's 331. Bosk 321. Grief 320. Bush 333. Can I go... There we go. Your Bad Batch Echo is 372. I can imagine you beat a lot of Qui-Gon Jinn comps with that. Maybe not all, but a few. Okay, so I'm just answering that question about Ralix. Let me find one of mine. Here we go, pow. So essentially, for Ralix you have to farm signal data, so there's 3 types, this is one of them. And if I just move my face cam a minute. There we go. Chat might be blocking it a little bit, but you gotta farm salvage, so there's various types. Got circuit boards, bronziums, and if I just go on a newer tune, I'll say a newer tune, a more well-built tune. Let's go for GI. So you can see here we've got different types. These ones are hard to farm. These ones are kind of mid difficulty. These ones are easy to farm. And yeah, you've got all these different types of signal data. So these ones are pretty easy to farm. These, essentially the only things you do with these, hey up darts, you farm Herodium Eat Sinks just using this one piece of gear. If you do anything else, you're just wasting it. Similarly, only use these to farm chromium transistors. They're the 2 things I've learned anyway. And yeah, after that, it's basically just whatever you can spare, because the rest don't get easier. They pretty much start demanding gear 12 pieces from Electriums onwards, so it doesn't get much better. Alright, let me put my cam back on. Yeah, how you doing, Darts? Alright, so... oh, we had a posture check. I didn't see that, my cap. Let me straighten up for you. Yeah, and I've gathered you've been busy. I mean, you know, just as far as, like, baby darts, shall we call it. If you're ever just struggling with that, let me know. Don't struggle if you can't keep up, you know. Is there such a thing as a good Sith team in the game currently? There's several good Sith teams. I probably haven't got all of them, but I've got a few. Right, Darth Bane came out very recently. Wouldn't worry about him, because if you haven't got him, he's going to be very hard to get. Yeah, granted, if you... I wouldn't say a new starter, but you've been here and come back, haven't you? Trey is quite relevant if you got her Omicron. Sith Empire is still good, although Darth Malgus is kind of leading that group now. What else we got? Sith Eternal Emperor, he's still good. Actually, saying that, he came out after Rey, so you wouldn't know that. Yeah, Sith Eternal's not like top tier, but if you've not got a GL, he is very good. Love Vader, he divides opinion, but I like him. Sidious right now is very good with the with the Datacron he's got. But considering the question asked is there a good Sith team, then maybe Datacrons are just going a bit over the top a little bit. But yeah, Savage Army's a good shout as well. Omicrons are game mode specific buffs essentially, so like Admiral Radis here. If we go to the leadership, the Omicron here, while in Grand Arena, applies only in Grand Arena. So it's like Zeta 2.0. And then Datacrons down here. These apply in all PvP game modes, but they do expire. So like this set here, they'll be active until the 15th of May, then they get deleted. Well, dusted's the technical term, isn't it? They give you something back for them. Doesn't feel like a lot though. Can we get anything here? Not a lot. Okay, so hopefully I can get a punt at this later. It'd be nice if we get a Holdo, but Rey. Where should 3PO be speed-wise? 254 right now with 29, thinking to put 29 on MJ. Yeah, putting high speed on Mara Jade makes complete sense. Let me just show you my 3PO, because that might answer your question. Here we are. Here's my 3PO. And I don't have a single issue with him. I mean, I've probably got more tenacity on than I need. You know, he's got a lot of tenacity. But how I view it, if he isn't taking turns, he's doing nothing. So, yeah, I feel like tenacity modding kind of works for him. Okay. I've actually done all my stuff now. I think I have Anta. Yeah, I've done all my stuff. Alright. And I was going to do TB. Alright, I'm going to go into TB, but I'm not actually going to do it right now. I've done the hard bit. I wanted to do Raver. Raver was nagging at me. She's a demanding so-and-so. Let me just see what my platoons are. Oh, hang on, they aren't Kashyyyk, the Tatooine. We've got Hondo in Operation 6. Apparently not. Alright, let me just double check this. You see, this is what annoys me when... I get what people do. You know, Adriel here, for instance, has gone, alright, I don't use my Hondo, let me just throw it in here. But it's kind of irritating because then I'm like... I've got to work out, or at least to try and make sure everyone's doing the right thing, I need to see if we're okay for Dad Bob Bulbas now. Right, Razor's going to do that, so I think we'll be alright because... Screw it, you know what, I'm putting it in. There we go, 6 full, work on but do not fill 1 and 2, okay. These feel like very complicated platoons. So Sam knows what he's doing, but man oh man. You work towards Stark, it'll say you're adjusting mods now. I wouldn't worry about secondaries in that regard. You know, 7 speed on Mara, it's like up the speed. just gets me wondering this. What have I got on Mara? I've got a speed set. Now you see, I've gone for a potency cross here, but arguably I could try and find a speed mod with a different primary and just sod the potency. I could probably do it there as well. You know, it's got protection primary, which is ideal, but I could say, you know what, I want a faster mod. But saying that, 348 works alright for me, because you gain 70 from in GA from Starkiller, and what's that? That's about, what, 418? So, you know, it's still pretty good. 418 should stop some weird off-meta counters, shall we call it. Alright, let's get in here. Alright, so let's give you all a recap of what I've done so far. So, we got 319 out of 600 B1 battle droid kills, so that's, like I say, I was doing that last night. Didn't take too long to do it, but it was a bit of a slog. We got 14 out of 40 for the Galactic Republic wins, so progress there. Caloran Beck and IG-12, we got 6 out of 20. I've only done one Lightside Mandalorian win. No stat kills yet, although I know there's a cheese, so I ain't worried about that one yet. Sector 1, I'm not planning on going back, by the way, I'm just going through what I've done for you folks. We're not far off from the Jedi kills, that's pretty much just 2 battles at worst. You know, if we got a cheese node, we could probably do it in 1. Well, yeah, we could do zombie in the Night Sister boss battle. Similar thing with Secret Intel, we could possibly double dip there. Maybe even triple dip if we did Armor Shred, so a lot of good things. Now, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, you could possibly do Sky Guy lead with BB-8, GMY, Hermit Yoda, and I'm trying to think who the 5th would be. Oh, Stap. I remember that's the node, isn't it, for the Stap kills. Okay, so what have we got to do here? Hellsteel up, that's not too bad, just taking Starkiller and maybe dash Kira a few times. That would also tick that box, I think. Yeah, that would be no attackers. Evade. Again, I've got a feeling that's just use GMY somewhere. And Plague, just Night Sister, so we're not worrying about that. So this is where I was yesterday, Sector 3. We've got to get one more droid kill. That just feels sad seeing it. We've got to get another 163 purge, so yeah. I didn't do these, I got a bit fixated on using this battle. So we'll leave it for now as far as that. We'll move on to Sector 4. I want to try and complete the Conquest, and then I can refocus on feats. Okay, so we could get another Zealous Ambition, which I like the sound of. We don't necessarily need the Leader's Resolve. We don't need heal over time. Your Datacron farming for GAC, you already got the 4th crate, nice. Well, I don't even know where I am. I'm on crate 3, so I'm not a million miles behind. We've got a Lurker, no worries, fish. Okay, so I'm going to pick this Zealous up. Let's just get some extra offense if we need it. What are the feats in this sector? I think these ones were easy, weren't they? Alright, we've got Grand Inquisitor as a node. We've got Imps, another Imp, ability blocks, stealth, rebel wins. We've got JK Cal survives, DTMG survives. Okay. By the way, I don't know if these worked down the bottom. It was just stuff I was penciling in. Oh yeah, Jab was great for that. I think we start off with Adrad. I was weighing up in my head then if we go with something more feat related as far as the more general things like, oh yeah, we gotta do 100 of these kind of things, but yeah, might as well just start off with the Rebels. Okay, so go for 7th, I guess? And we'll swap a turn. And Adrad just kills. Ooh, looks like 9th didn't get the memo. Alright, that's pretty funny. I did manage to get it done yesterday. I used Rey, and essentially, again, it's obviously the B1 node, so I just kept using Lifeblood on him. It looks a bit sketchy at the start, though, I must say that. Eventually, though, there's that much on there that I put it on full auto, because it's like, they would have to absolutely full focus on Boss Nass and no more Lifeblood to be given out before he died. Alright, 2 for 2 with Imps, so let's go for another Adrad AoE. Alright, we haven't got Spark of the Rebellion, have we? No, so let's just pump it up. Pass to Adrad. And AoE. It's already been said by Darts, but I will just echo it. Zealous ambition. I moan about Conquest, but things like this are fun. They need to find ways of making stuff like this continue whilst not keeping the grind going. You know what, I might as well just have a thumbnail of me on a bloody little box and just shouting to the skies about it. Alright, another Empire node, so Adrad's getting his use today. Can we full auto? Yeah. There's no way we lose this, is there? No. I'm going to say, certainly not a sight anyone wants to see. Ooh, okay. Can we get a revive, please? No, apparently not. Basic, special AoE, all would have been a kill, so I might as well just accept my loss though. Alright. So... is this Bring Your Empire to Work Day? This is 4 in a row, isn't it? Oh, it is. I've used Adrad 4 in a row. It does wind me up, though, because I'm like... I've had this in other sectors where I've had, like, gas 3 times in a row, and I'm like... Come on, can you give me something different? I know it's a challenge path, but jeez. Alright, that should be Vader down. That should be the revive. Okay, all good here. Alright, can we have something different from Empire? Okay. Vitality's a little bit interesting. Yeah, I think we go for that. With Zealous Ambition, that could be really nice. Because I've got Leader's Resolve, but the issue with it is it does mean that your leader will usually be the Voluntary Vanguard target. I don't know what I'd take out for it though. Stick with it for now. Hey, we got something different. Jedi training. Well, we'll stick with the rebels. It's just occurred to me I could use Leia's team. Alright, we've they've been upset by 3PO, it seems. That irritates me to a lack when you've got the turn meter yet they take a turn. I know there's a logical reason for it, but it still irritates me. I need to find something reasonably easy to use my imps on. I essentially need a surefire way of AoEing them. This could be it. Iden support and Ralicate, so fingers crossed she's got enough on her. Oh, she isn't. She supports his attacker. Okay, that throws it into doubt a bit. Might work on those mods actually next couple of days. Scout then. Scout's support. Yeah, maybe we'll just use the AoE from Scout. Trouble is we haven't got a support AoE in this group. I'm wondering if normal imps have got a better chance. Okay, well, we got one. Okay, so this is definitely on the low end as far as efficiency goes. But yeah, we got 6 imp kills there, so that's a good start. Plus the fact I got less than 3 stars there, I've got to revisit, so it might be good down the road. Alright, Sky Guy. Might as well return to CLS. Okay, so could have done a bit better there. Again, I feel like that was a bit weak. Do these have the 20% reflection? Yeah. I wonder, because I didn't see any like damage reflecting them. Could be the data discs I've got on, maybe something like protection shields helping. Alright, so Ray again. I feel like I'm going to get this Rebel feat done very fast. Okay, that wasn't nice. Okay, nice bit of countering got her out. Okay, Bounty Hunters, this feels like a good chance to try something different. I don't know what speed they're operating at, but maybe we can do the vanilla imps. I mean, my Dark Trooper is very, very sad, but the others should be able to carry their own weight. I mean, they're all support. I mean, I kind of hope a PTA we could take them all out. Alright, apparently not. Yeah, Piet's incredibly sad. Okay. Yeah, this is where I'm going to struggle with the imp one. They're just not well built. I'm trying, but I'm just still so far away. Let's give this a go. See if we can get some ability blocks. There we go. I just realised my now plane had vanished. I feel like they've got a load of tenacity here. A load of tenacity. Alright, well, Bastel has certainly pulled a weight there. I feel like Dengar's still up there as one of the more annoying characters. Like, not annoying in the sense that he'll kill you or anything, but he's always going to nick banners, and he's always just going to be that one you can't hit until the last possible minute. I mean, I'm trying to think if there's anything in the game right now that hard counters stealth. You know, essentially you go into stealth and you're punished. Because I can't think of anything. The only thing I can think of is Profundity. It does like a reverse for stealth, doesn't it? You know, if you stealth, you get marked. But you have to use an ability. Okay, so this is the first time I'm using Cal. I definitely realised I'd need Jolie here. But let's see how we get on. I haven't got any Zetas on Cal either, so he's pretty much just a body at this point. Being brought along for the ride. We could definitely do getting rid of Bam ASAP if we can. Let's do that to nick the stealth. Alright, might as well call Cal. Why not? Windmill defense. Spell debuffs on all allies to grant call target of our ally to assist. Ah, sod it, let's do that. Call Grandmaster Yoda. I've got no idea if we wanted to do that or not, but I just thought, let's do it. Alright, give that to Yoda. Ooh. I'm not entirely sure how Yoda got hit so hard before. Unless it was IG. Right, so this one, Whirlwind Slam. Inflict speed down for 2 turns. Go on, let's give it a go. Okay, that was a bit interesting, just as far as seeing what he can do, at least when he's not really needed that much. It was very much just a chance to play around with him. Alright, what was the other one? No Jedi, Sith, or Ufus. Alright, so this has already been called out. Let's get the Hook Cartel in. You know, that's weird what's happened here. I've got these modded pretty locked in, like I haven't shifted anything on these mods. Yet for some reason, Bush has dropped down on the priority list and Chrysanthemum's climbed up. I don't know if I've rolled a mod on Chrysanthemum or something, but he's gone ahead of her. It's kind of irritating because I'm used to going Jabba, Bush, Chrysanthemum, and they're all sort of in that line. Ugh. The weird things that can irritate you. And the one thing as well, there's going to be no calls to assist or anything weird here, is there? I'm trying to think if there is one. Cat, I guess. Okay, let's throw a grenade. Right, bam, bam, bam. And you know what? Let's call an assist. Alright, 5 there, 2 there. Let's put some on Kara while we throw. And let's pass that to Jabba. And we'll put this onto IG. Throw that on to Bo. And I'm hoping we can get it before we need to use Jabba's ult. Oh well, we have got the ult coming up. Nah, we don't need it. Okay, so what next? Because we're going to get the 3 data discs. Is there anything worth going for? Not there. Might be good to get another entrenched. Yeah, out of all this lot, I'd say that's probably the best choice. So, essentially, which one's the better one to farm? I think Bad Batch. I feel like Bad Batch, you get some good cheese options if you need it. I think I'm going to give this imp team a go again. It all depends how fast Echo is, but the thing is, even if he is fast, I still take the first turn. Granted, I can't do too much, but let's just see. Okay, so we do get a turn before Echo. Okay, throw the grenade. Is there something that increases, decreases cooldowns? Because I'm sure I went through specials very quickly there. Maybe it was just a very quick 2 turns and I didn't notice them. Or was it Scout? No, nothing on Scout. I wondered if it was like a cooldown reduction in Scout's kit. You see, this is kind of why I'm glad that I went for Bad Batch, because just supposing I'm really struggling with this feat, I now know I can use Bad Batch. And I don't need remod or do anything crazy, it's just keep going for that node. Alright, Phoenix or Bo-Katan? I could do CLS on Bo-Katan. It's where Phoenix is such a awkward node, especially when Sabine's in there. Yeah, let's do this. I mean, I've got Mon Mothma on the list as well as far as teams I can use. But considering I've got Leia, I'll probably end up using that before Mon. When I wrote them down, I wasn't anticipating getting her. At least being able to use her. Yeah, let's get armor up. Right, Candrass is up next, so let's try and remove that turn meter. Alright, Candyman's down. Let's go for Django. Maybe shouldn't have done that. No, we're alright. Just putting this out there, by the way, folks, again. I've got my Discord voice chat open if anyone wants to hop on. Not a must or anything, but I figure I will put it out there just in case anyone's like, you know what? Don't want just watch tonight. Alright, so we got... Actually, we haven't got a lot from here, have we? I feel like these nodes get less valuable later on for me. Okay, so Carth. We don't use this team again, so I think we do use Leia. Although saying that, is there a global team that would be good here? Maybe Padme? Yeah, Padme might be a good shout. At the moment, I just feel like that's what I keep doing. I just keep trying to remember. Oh yeah, Galactic Republic, do that. Okay, so Cat goes next. If they, you know, decide to let me take a turn. Give that to Ahsoka. And we got 4 stacks, so it's not a lot of damage, but we can do with that. This is where my reluctance to use this team started. 8 stacks. Not enough. I was going to say Anakin's dead. This is just filthy. Hey up, Starset, how you doing, man? Gonna reverse. Well, Conquest has been Conquest as usual for me. We didn't get a single kill, so it's not really worth continuing that. I don't know if gas would do any better. I don't want to try that here. Yeah, let's give gas a go, and if that doesn't work, we'll just go full throttle. We'll use Leia. I was really pleased day one. I didn't drop a single battle. You know, I thought, right, I'm really being efficient. I haven't wasted energy in any way. And I don't know what it is. The later sectors, they've just tripped me up every now and again with things that I thought could work and just don't. Okay. To be fair, I didn't actually know you got an ult. But yeah, I'm going to say, I can imagine if you got a bigger account, it's relatively easy. I think for me, the thing's always energy. That's where I kind of get awkward about it. We're going to lose 5-0, aren't we? Okay, so it took you a bit of time to get the Datacron farm started. Sorry, this is dumbstrucking me. You know, I get what's happening, but it is still filthy to witness. Imagine if Old Republic were this good. Which Datacron did you get then? Sorry, I was just thinking what I'd do if I wanted to use Phoenix. I'd put in Zeb, probably. Okay. Totally not overkill. That animation still makes me laugh. Like, yeah, I'm just going to whack you with a stick. You got Banes and a couple others. You have a video up on the YouTube channel on Bane and Squad Arena versus Leia. The summon hits like a truck. It's good to know. I haven't actually seen a lot of Bane's footage, just for the fact that I feel like Sidious kind of took the... Well, Sidious and Holdo to a degree of taking the headlines. You sweating if the drop rates for the Crons after they dropped them to only Cry Rally 5. It feels a bit like that. I feel like... It's like the last set. I got a load, well, say a load. A lot of mine were the Mandalorian. And I'm like, yeah, I get the feeling they've put the really good ones on a low drop rate and the not so good ones on a higher drop rate. It kind of feels that way. I'm curious if someone who's like got like a large quantity of Crons could verify that. And that's not even getting into stats and like the 3s and 6s. Okay, padders. Let's use gas. Gas should be able to take out padders. Honestly, feels like a guessing game. Okay, so call the assist. Nap time. Form up. Okay, that's not nice. Nap time again. Wouldn't mind, right? We beat that gas before, no problem. I feel like I've lost my zealous ambition. Alright. Let's use Leia again. This is irritating more than anything because it's like, I feel like she would be useful like if I need it on the boss node or something. So it's awkward using it now. Okay, at least Anakin's gone. That was probably the wrong idea, but oh well. Yeah, this is where it could get a bit mucky. We've got all these attacks at a turn. All right. It's where I'm glad R2's there. You know, I was thinking of using with Padme, and I think I'm just losing him with Leia if I do that. Alright, I'm just sticking with this for a minute. Why take chances? I might as well just use it on Darth Revan. Okay. Let's do that. That was a bit weird. Don't think I should have done that one. Let's put Burnout, might do some damage. I'm very cautious of... I'm just very cautious right now because I don't want old Ben dying. We might be okay at this point. Yeah. What is the boss in this sector? Maul. Okay. Jedi training again. Ooh, okay, what can we use for? Maybe we could try that. I don't know, let's give it a go. The issue I had when I was trying it before is that if you do lose both IG and Beck, then you've really got to stall the battle to try and get Visas the 2 revives. But if we can keep one of them alive, then we can always time the revive. Okay, not fun. Another thing with Conquest, they always go for your weaker tunes. Like, you can tell they've been coded to, it's so irritating. So when I talk about being a chore, it's like, can you not make it harder than it needs to be? Okay, there's 2 foresights on the field, but potentially I could get a revive here, so I'm going to give it a go. Oh. Bugger off. Well, I'm going to have to see how hard I can stall here. I mean, as long as Rey's got good health, we can keep Ben on the field. I didn't think we were going to kill them all. Right, so that's 10% energy I'm not getting back. That was just nothing good. Alright, we could maybe do Fortified. I think I've got that on Crimson, actually. It's not like a top tier disc, but it's kind of useful. Alright, we've got a Dooku node. I think we go for the GR team here. Just for the fact that Padme punches counters at attacks at a turn, so there's some synergy against it there. Big question is if we can survive the opening blows. Alright, let's target Droidica and do that. I don't know why 14 stacks, I was hoping for a bit more. Alright, so Dooku goes, then Kenobi goes. 22 stacks. This should kill Magna. But if I do that, we save the 22. Okay, maybe not the way I meant it. Hey, we got the kill. Okay, 14 stacks. Okay, so GBA comes back, or brings Baruch back. Okay, we haven't done too bad here. I think I was spot on as far as recognising what would work well against that. I think we tried this before and it didn't work, did it? Twids, thank you for the follow. Hello there. Maybe we do bounty hunters. We're facing bounty hunters. I think we do gas. Again, it's just trying to squeeze these battles out in like the best places possible. That's the thing I've been struggling at lately, like the last day or so. Alright, so AoE to increase cooldowns and armor shred on Bosk. Anyone get the feeling that Rex is the weakest ally? Yeah, the fact that they're choosing to go for Bosk over gas, sorry, Rex over gas, it's like, yep, you've got a contract to fill. Thankfully they haven't got Mando in here. Plus one other little advantage because of their contract reward. Permakills are really good here. Could just really do a gas, getting some protection back if we're being honest. That'll do. Okay, what's next? Dooku again, okay. I'm just glad that I'm not overusing Leia. I feel like just being able to use that battle when I need it is a really good thing. Okay, we've got a few until our turn still, here we go. Okay, let's go for B2, pass that to Ahsoka. And 12 stacks may be enough. Close, but no cigar. 14 could get the brood out, nope. Not enough again. Right, let's do that. Okay, Dooku then Padme. Okay, GBA could bring... Okay, GBA didn't bring you back. Come on, I need to get this B2 out. No, no, don't do it. Okay, let's just base it. Oh, wow. Okay, try and get Django. I really don't want to use that. An insta-kill's just like a OP ability you don't want to waste on a summon. Especially when it could take out a droid with damage immunity. Okay, down. That is frustrating. Okay, 6 stacks. Let's go for GBA. There we go. Get rid of Droidica. So there's no damage in here now, at least. Okay, how much energy have I got? Oh, wow. I'm actually surprised we're technically done. I'm genuinely surprised. I feel like I'm done, but I shouldn't be done. I'm actually going to do 100. Just because I won't get to that boss node. And it'll compensate for a few of the mistakes I made. So what are we facing here? Phoenix. I think this is where we use the Leia. Simply because I'm assuming you don't need a GL to take down Maul. Plus, old Ben's an ESO. Maul doesn't like Kenobis. Okay, let's do that with Drogon. Alright, that burn did a fair bit. Let's put that on Leia. We'll do a basic on Sabine. Burn Hera out. And basic Zeb. That just felt like a node you want to make sure you 3-star in the first go. You don't really want to be going over it again and again. Okay, so clones. I think there's a chance I could do Iden on it. Maybe not a great chance, but something to give it a go anyway. I haven't seen a Mon Mothma in this sector. That's kind of disappointing. That'd have been really helpful. Alright, so go for 5s. It'll grant him turn meter. Right, Scout could actually keep Iden going here. At least as long as Echo hasn't got his Dispel. Alright, they had to spoil the fun. It's a shame, I thought Iden was doing well, and then, like I said, they had to spoil the fun and do the AoE. Okay. So no such luck there. Maybe Mon Mothma could do it. I mean, they're all rebels. don't see why they can't win. Okay, so they get a shed load of turn meter. Let's bring in the summon for now, because we've still got the scout. Alright, it's a bit disappointing Kara died without potency up. Alright. That's what I was talking about with the 100 refresh. Wasted battles. Let's go for globals again then. Okay, so form up. Pass that to Ahsoka. She can cleanse. It shouldn't feed that much turn meter as well, because it's only one ally of mine hitting them. I mean, this'll trigger turn meter for sure. Go on, let's just stun 5 so he's not countering. $18 stacks, bye-bye Rex. Tap to B. Get some retribution, why not? You want to say that would hurt. And bye-bye. Nope, a bit early. There we go. Alright, so what's this boss? What's a caring? Win with DTMG surviving. Okay. I think I'm going to try the team comp I saved, just see if that does work. If it doesn't, then I am going to have to do some research. I may need a voluntary vanguard equipped as well. That's a very mixed team, isn't it? Oh wow, they've all started with 3 stacks of Beskar armor. That's big. Okay, so that was bad. Yeah, we don't want leaders resolve again. Voluntary Vanguard. We do need the Zealous. I actually think we take off leaders resolve. We take off Entrenched. And we got 1 attempt now. Yeah, maybe just put on another Zalus. But the thing is, we're then reliant on Bastila getting the kill. So I think it is more along the lines of Vitality. Try and give DTMG some survivability. And we'll put Protection Pack on just to try and give DTMG some survivability. If this doesn't work, like I say, I'll probably try again tomorrow. The trouble is the start they have. I'm just getting basic here. I don't like the idea of putting fear on. They can do it themselves. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, now we do it just to make sure Maul's feared. Is this the one that clears debuffs? Yeah, there's nothing really good there. I think we just do that. And again, that fears them, so I don't mind. Yeah, this is pretty brutal at the moment. I'm not making a dent. And we lost him. Okay. I'm going to have a look at this. A little bit disappointing though. I think with the old data discs we would have got that, but Bastila's the only support, so Zalus isn't doing a lot. Like I say, I'll have a look, see what's going on with that. Anyway, let's get some TB done. I've just seen, I don't know if you're still in the chat, Darts, but I've just seen you got your Bo-Katan, Mandalore, Rex done. Nice one. Sector 3. And specials. Hang on. No, that's all okay. Go. Okay, so we do an Empire. Oh, hang on. Right, I didn't realise that. I forgot that we'd done Dathomir early this time. I don't know exactly what happened there. I think there was an accidental preload. Well, accidental overflow. So, TB combat. It's mixed Tatooine and light Kashyyyk. Yeah, basically Haven Station is just completely off grounds for us. Alright, so Bosk plus Bounty Hunters. I've got a great choice here. I've got these three, so... we could do Bam and Hondo, I guess? Oh, of course, I've just realised I need Fennec for that one. You know what? I don't think this is the right group, if I'm being frank. I think we do something like this instead. I mean, it's got as much chance of losing, but I just think Bosk is wasted there. We haven't got enough Bounty Hunters. Okay, so basic. Well, not basic. There we go, AoE. And we'll call an assist. At the start of each encounter, L3 becomes prepared. So it isn't that one, is it this? At the start of her turns, if she didn't take damage from an enemy since her last turn, she becomes prepared. Whenever another droid or scoundrel ally takes damage, she gains turn meter. Whenever she takes damage from an attack, she dispels debuffs from a random debuff scoundrel ally. Okay. Alright, so with the Mark III now, so let's throw that. Try and hit some of them. My thought process is, if L3's getting hit, then surely we're able to cleanse. Apparently not that straightforward. I mean, surely these dots are going to kill them in a minute. There we go. This is the issue with this team, the fact that the dots will count as damage on Vandal. So when you're trying to keep prepared on him, he's basically saying, nope. Okay, let's just do a basic again, which apparently they didn't care about. Well, she's going to die, so I might as well try and keep her in the game. Oh, great, we love AoEs. I'm now wishing I put Hondo in here, because at the very least he'd have a chance of soloing. Okay, we might be able to keep this going if we can just avoid losing Vandor, I think. Because all the dots on their side, it's got to start racking up. There we go. Better to be looking than smart, I say. Okay, so next up we've got Jabba. I really wish there was the thing saying it's got to be hook cartel, because it'd just make organising it cleaner. Okay, so the final mission, or combat mission if you like, the non-fleet mission in this planet is Phoenix, so we can do Sith Empire there. Auto base it. So thankfully this one hasn't been too difficult today. I mean, the fact that we accidentally did that preload, overflow on Dathomir, it just means we've got less to do. So I'm always down for that. It's a bit strange in a way though. This is recommending that I do Rey Jedi training on Kashyyyk. And I'm like, Leia won very smoothly yesterday. So why would I do Rey Jedi training? Okay. Let's just try and target Honda. Although saying that, we can probably kill Honda with Jabba's ult in a second, so why not? I think that's actually a good question. Is Jabba's Basic one of the best a Galactic Legends got? Probably, you could say Slackers is better. Rey's is arguably. I wouldn't say JML's Basic is better, or C's. At least the normal version. Quite an interesting one, that. Certainly a good basic. Okay, so this one is pretty straightforward as well. Let's get Sith Empire. 1, 2, and 3, why not? Alright, you know what, full auto? Oh, no, basic auto, full auto. Oh, okay. Alright, well this is going as expected. Malgus is nearly dead, but fingers crossed Mallet just solos. Although the more he sucks, the better. Alright, they're on 12 dots. 13 is the magic number. Or 14. Okay. We have got fleet battles, but I'm going to do them later. So let's go here. Rebels. Leia, R2 Drogon. We haven't got the rebels I'd like, so we'll use Captain Rex. And I think we use SRP. It's not a bad idea on one tank, is it? I feel like I need to take Jin up a few route levels just so that she's actually able to do a little bit more. Alright, a bit of Darze about. Burn, baby, burn. Pop that on Leia. Alright, that was rude. Again, rude. Let's put that on SRP, considering he can taunt. I mean, I have made an effort of reading Leia's kit a bit more this week. From what I read, essentially, more so with Jedi tanks, but the tanks get extra true damage. Plus, she deals more damage based on what other allies have been damaged during it since the last turn, I think it is. So, in principle, it does sound wise to keep her hidden. Which is a bit weird for a tank, isn't it? Okay, let's do a basic. Put that onto R2. Give Mara a smack with our stick. Basic, because why not? Go on, another basic, why not? I'm here again, so let's just do a special. Burn, baby, burn. And a bit more for the heck of it. Take Drogon's meager amount of turn meter away. Alright, one down. If they just so happen to go for SRP, he's got a buff at least. Let's put that in SRP. And 141k hit to finish. And again, this is what I'm saying, I like Leia how she is already, because even without an ultimate, we're wrecking them. The ultimate's basically just icing on a very nice cake. Okay, so for this one, we use Jamal. And I think the lineup I was doing yesterday was Luke, Gas, Yoda. What? Yoda Gas even. Essentially just two pretty big damage dealers in case you can't call assist from JML. Okay, well, we'll stun him. Let's start calling in gas, though. I can't be the only one who finds these probe droids a bit of a nuisance. Just for the fact that they kind of pop up and be like, alright, hit me, hit me. Like, no, I don't want to hit you. You're in my way. Okay, put that there. What did I say about bringing in good damage dealers? I don't know if I used an ability by accident then, or if it was then. It's the only thing about that gets me about this planet. I actually don't mind Kashyyyk, but it's just one of those where they take a bit of time to chew down. Alright, let's get a stun. Hey Updrafts, how you doing? Can we do that? Can we do that? You return, Ada, how you doing? Just woke up from a nap, Drafts? I kind of envy it. I feel like I'm falling asleep here, so I've just been saying to myself, I'm probably going to call the stream in a minute for the fact that I might benefit from an early night. Well, let's put it like this. Considering there's no GA or anything, I don't feel like I need to be streaming, if you know what I mean. I wanted to do it just because like I try and always do a Friday stream with a Conquest vibe going, but yeah, I'm... No, honestly, don't worry about that, man. I was just saying, you know, it's like, I feel like for some reason I'm just tired today. Well, I'm not even tired today, I've actually been alright most of the day. But, like the last, I don't know, half an hour, I've just been struggling to make small talk, you know, like how I would if, like, there's not a lot of chat going. Just a quiet night. That is a fun little experience. I mean, personally, you know, it's a shame you can't find an actual guild that's doing stuff, but if you're happy just doing like your odds and ends, by all means you have your fun. Hey up, K-Dubug, how you doing, man? I'm glad the website's done good. I know what you mean, Starset. TV is such a thrill ride, isn't it? Don't worry, K-Dubug. I assume everyone's shouting at me. Oh wow, we lost Jolie. They broke rule number 1. Don't hurt Jolie. Hey, wanted thrills, Starset. They put some stakes on it. I mean, I don't know the numbers, but I somehow suspect that's impossible. Okay, that isn't good. We've just lost Luke. Well, young Luke. Let's get some foresight. I think crit hit avoidance would be good as well, or crit hit immunity, I should say. Are you going to Chapter 4 of Fleet? Or... yeah, Chapter 4 of Fleet. Nice one. I know that Chapter 4 is where a few of the trickier things popped up. If I'm right, Ada, I would have thought it'd been possible to max Darkside Geo solo. Sorry, Hoth, not Geo. Word slip. Like, say you got like a 15 million GP account. It'd be a bit weird if the first thing they put out as guild content only required 15 million to do it. You know what I mean? I'm saying 15 mil because that's like the max we've got right now. Alright. Ooh. Oh, my headphones are dying. Actually makes for good timing on my part then. Yeah, before we go, let me have a quick look at that because I'm curious. Yeah. Oh, definitely. They are fun to mess around in. Alright, so... I feel like Territory 6, you get 260,000 per filled platoon. So let's just assume you could fill all the platoons and still do missions. Then to 3-star each final section, you'd need 78 million GP for the fleet, 130 million GP for the middle zone, and 105 million GP for the bottom. So quite a lot. No worries, Starset. I'm sorry that I'm leaving a bit early, folks. I'm just not feeling it right now. I think it's just tiredness has come on me. So I think rather than just sort of trying to amble along, I'll just send you on to someone who's a bit more awake. Which, to be honest, at this time is usually a good time for it. Let's see. Who's on? Deathsalm and King Kira. Yeah, Deathsalm, I guess. Before I go, quick thank yous. We had Fatboy Marvel and Twids with follows, so thank you very much, both of you. And yeah, let's get raid launched. Alright, so I'll be back on Monday. We're not going to do swgoh then, we'll probably do some Marvel Snap or something. Firmly settled on it, but we'll decide on the day. So, until then, folks, see you then. Bye for now.